Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola. Purely satiric, you laugh and laugh. Kejetia versus Makola. New kind of cult where everything goes. A kind of cult where everything goes. Or the street meets the law in this funny cult. Inti woo nimra, mesumi nimra, woo nimra, mesumi nimra. You know the rules, but I know the exceptions. You know the exceptions, but I know the rules. Kejetia Makola, we all learned the law. From Ghana to America, Kejetia to Makola, all are welcome to this cult. Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola.
All rise. For your lordship, Judge Obumpa. Kabute.
Man like Punisher.
Oh yeah.
Everything good?
Your Honor, perfect.
Welcome to everybody. You may have your seats.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The fiery one. What is the first warning relative to my being here?
Your Honor, you say a whole lot of things, but I know that the law is in you. It runs, you are not the law, but the law runs through you. What about the rest?
And your name is a name of a person, animal, place, or thing.
It's not an adjective of sanctimonious something.
So none of you can get a single condition right.
Your Honor, we know
Honor.
the conditions.
The
We just don't
cases
recite
we
it.
too, we come and say here every day. Can you say it?
Well, good point. Good point.
Everybody in his lane.
I see.
So you can say it every day. You two will listen. Okay.
Very well, very well, very well. Have your seats, have your seats.
Thank you.
So they are very simple. My name is not an adjective of the local language. It is a noun of sanctimonious expression. And no form of, fanciful comedy shall be attributed to it.
Yes.
Secondly, my law court is a place of serious business. And so we are not here to fraternize amongst ourselves. And finally, I may not be the law, but the law speaks through me.
Yes.
So you may be very careful what you provoke me to say, because it might very, very, very negatively affect you. Punisher,
Your Honor.
I hear we have yet another fascinating, interesting one.
Fascinating, Your Honor.
All right, let's hear what the case is.
All right, sir. Kejetia is suing me for emotional distress and causing him financial loss. He avers that the defendant, his former tenant, has for the past 2 years prevented all potential tenants from renting his apartment, denying him his livelihood, as this is his only source of income. He is seeking compensation to the tune of 40,000 Ghana cedis and any other benefits the court may deem appropriate. The court is in session.
Counsel,
Your Honor.
tell us what your case is.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Your Honor, good morning, Grobkov. Oh, you don't understand.
Is that a threat?
No, it's just greetings. I'm saying good morning, Your Honor.
And what language is that?
It's German. Not German from Switzerland. We're talking about German from Germany. Now, let me start with a very popular quote since we're already in Germany. Your Honor, da liegt der Hund neuer bedarme kein Schweinsteiger.
Order!
Warda Mula, Kimmich, Hummels, Meshotozil.
All I hear are footballers' names.
Well, I'm sure those with, you don't have the German ear. You don't understand the language. So all you'll be hearing are names, this, that, but I understand. It's okay.
But according to you, what have you just said?
It's German.
Yeah, so what does it mean in English?
Right. Your Honor, it means he who owns the house does what he likes. Well, you don't understand, so.
If you say so.
Thank you very much. Now, Your Honor, to my case. Your Honor, my client here, as you're seeing him, he's not a Lannister. He is actually Kejetia. Kejetia here owns a beautiful apartment, a lovely house, and he decided to rent it out to the defendant here, Ni. Now, he rents this house to this young man as a good citizen, helping people, giving out houses, all these things. Gives it out to this young man, takes his money, and 3 weeks later, this young man gets out of the house. That is, he moves out of his apartment without even telling him initially. So, he says, well, what is wrong? He saw this young man talk to him, and this young man was claiming that his apartment is not in good condition. Which, Your Honor, he vehemently told me that it was never true. So, he gives this young man back his money, of course, taking his portion, which the 3 weeks he lived there. And when he went to look at the apartment was destroyed. So he took part of the money to fix it. Now, Your Honor.
The apartment was destroyed.
Yes, bits, the door handle, the leaking roof, the floor tiles, a lot of things were destroyed. So he decides, well, I'm going to take part because that was according to the contract they had, the tenancy agreement. So, he does this, and then for a whole 2 years, Your Honor, nobody, when I say nobody, I mean not even someone like this, my Leonard colleague, came there to hire the house. For 2 years, my client...
Counsel,
Yes.
will you let this pass like
That's
that?
why I'm coming. How can you say not even someone like this?
What did he mean by that?
I don't. That's what I want to ask him.
Oh, Your Honor, it's a 3-bedroom apartment. Very expensive in an expensive area.
Now you are living in 1-bedroom apartment. You've used partition to part.
Objection! I didn't use a partition. Your Honor, I would never do that.
You think we don't know you?
Your Honor, no. It is what you call a studio apartment.
Wait.
Yes,
Your Honor,
a studio apartment. It's
if you are
American.
passing this man's area, you don't take care. You enter his room.
Your Honor,
It looks like a public toilet. One can say like that.
Oh.
He built the house according to his body size. That's
Your
all.
Honor, I'm even bigger than him. Apart from the head, of course. Which is comparatively way bigger
Yes,
than me.
so I live in a bigger house.
No, you don't.
than you. Don't tell me that.
So, Your Honor, for 2 years, my client here has not been able to make anything out of that apartment. Because this young man here has been going around telling people that they shouldn't come and hire the house because this man here is a wicked man. He won't let you have a peace of mind and his house is in bad shape.
And what is wrong with that?
Your Honor, that is lies. He's perpetrating lies, telling lies to people.
Okay.
And because of that act, he's not been able to get anything to eat. And he's been hungry for 2 years. 2 whole years. And that's what he lives on.
He's been hungry for 2
Objectives,
years.
Your
Yes, Your
Honor.
Honor. Hunger
If
is
you are
relative.
saying the
No
man,
hunger is different from Bill Gates
has-
hunger.
so he is what? Bill Gates?
No, of course not. I mean, how can he be Bill Gates?
Are you? So is it hunger that has done this?
Hunger that has done what?
Because 2 years there may be.
So, Usro, what to make up?
Because 2 years there may be. Last 2 years he was like this. Then the hunger to the down. I don't understand.
Counsel,
Your Honor,
it is you who opened the door for this. Oh.
No, Your Honor, I never opened the door for my client here to be ridiculed. That is wrong. Because Tywin Lannister is my icon. I love him. And he's just like that. So, Your
Me
Honor.
too. Dabo is my icon. He looks like that.
And you like him like that?
I like him.
Very well.
So, Your Honor, we're seeking
Very well.
compensation to the tune of 40,000 cedis and other benefits that, of course,
All right.
you will deem appropriate.
Okay.
Thank
Noted. Noted. Counsel,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you don't agree with all of this.
Oh, not at all. Your Honor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Your Honor, this case, we just want you to just listen to them. You are a father for all. Just listen. Pat them at the back and say, go home and continue your two years fasting. It won't kill you. Because you caused your own thing. My man came to stay in your house and see that, oh, your roof is leaking. Please, cover it. If you know that you can't reach the place, which is obvious, we see that you can't reach.
Objection!
Tell him that.
Why is he talking about my client's height? This is a normal height.
Counsel.
Normal height.
Counsel. Do you want us to test the theory on your client?
Oh yes, Your Honor. I don't mind. Let's test it.
Have you seen where the roof is?
No, Your Honor. Yes, I can see it. Neither of us can reach the roof.
So that's what I'm
Different
saying.
strokes for different folks.
Please. Don't put your client in an uncomfortable situation by unnecessarily objecting to something that is
something
pretty
important
obvious. Please, return to your seats.
So he told you that, please, this place, I want it. That's why I paid for it. When he came to it, the place was nice. But if rain fall, it will flood the house. So he said that repair it or I'll go. If you don't repair it, I will leave. True. You don't repair it. And he leave. And you give him his balance. Your Honor, one also thing that we didn't like in the house is the toilet flush.
What about it?
The toilet flush. Your Honor, if you flush, then you do it.
What is that?
Your Honor, it's a resistant army. You flash and you do like. You flash and you do like. Sometimes you flash and you go, you think that go. Then it's coming. Then she will look at you like that. So, my client wants to be a good citizen. And fortunately for all the citizens too, he got a new place right opposite the old one.
Opposite
Yes.
Mr. Peter's house?
Yes.
I see.
That one is one press. You press.
Away. That's right.
So he wants his fellow Ghanaians to feel free.
Okay.
Live in better houses.
Okay.
So if somebody come, he talk to Eja Peter, please, I want house, give me house. Eja Peter too, he will never say it. They take him and say, oh, go. They say, I'll come tomorrow. Then my colleague, my client, will see him, say, my friend, I love you. I don't want you to fall in the hands of the devil. Or, Your Honor, you are interested in that. So you see, he doesn't want anybody to go and experience that. Then he will talk to you. If you like, you come to it. If you don't like to,
you go away.
That's all, Your Honor.
So he's just a good citizen.
A good citizen.
That's right.
Exposing rot and wrong in society.
That's right.
Then you bring him to court.
Very well. Counsel, it looks like a straightforward matter, doesn't it?
Absolutely not, Your Honor.
All right, so I guess you would still call some witnesses for us to get into
Your
the
Honor.
details.
Your Honor, I would like to call to the stand our first witness. That is Sarah. And Your Honor, Sarah is Nee's co-worker. Please. Right. Madam Sarah.
Yes.
So, Madam Sarah, tell us, how do you know this young man?
Nee here was my co-worker.
Was?
Yes, please.
So, you guys are not working together again?
No, please.
Okay. So, tell us exactly...
They are not working together anymore.
Yes.
Not working together again.
Thank you very much. How did you know I wanted to say that? It's brilliant. You're quite brilliant. So, tell us what he told you when he first got to this apartment. Tell this court.
Okay. Nee told me he was living in paradise.
Huh?
Yes.
Paradise? What
Yes.
was his paradise? Can you please elaborate?
He told me that his room is the classiest and poshest place everyone could ever rent in the whole city.
Classiest,
Yes.
poshest room that anyone could...
Ever rent in the whole city.
No further questions.
Your Honor, good afternoon. Sister, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, how are you?
I'm fine.
So, Nee said that his place is paradise, the classiest.
That is what he told me.
How many days did he stay in that paradise he told you?
3 weeks.
Did you go and see the paradise he's talking about?
No, I didn't.
Why?
There's no need for me to do that.
What need is there for him to tell you that he's in the paradise?
Maybe he thinks telling me will be good or something. I don't know.
What is the relationship between you and
There's nothing between us.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am
Your
sure.
Honor, she already answered.
But can't I say, are you sure?
You can say it.
Yes. Please, are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. There's nothing between us.
Okay, so you think that the paradise, he told you he is there, no? All of a sudden now I say that this paradise is not paradise again, so I'm going.
Maybe he did something bad there.
Oh, Your Honor. The rest of my case.
The rest of your case has done what?
I finished the case.
So you are resting your case.
Ah.
Very well. Madam,
Your Honor.
are you sure there's no relationship between history between you and
No,
the
Your
accused?
Honor.
Was there ever the desire for anything between the two of you?
Your Honor, please, I don't know. I don't know if he has something for me, but to me, no.
Did he ever
No,
make a
please.
proposition to you in any way?
No, Your Honor.
I see. Okay, very well. Thank you for your time.
Your Honor, would like to call to the stand Nee. Nee, do you remember telling her, that is Madam Sarah, that it was paradise?
I told her that my room was the poshest and the classiest room ever.
It was paradise?
Can you raise your voice,
Yes,
please?
please.
Beautiful. So what happened? Why did you decide to move out in 3 weeks if you supposedly got into paradise?
The room upon renting was leaking. Yes, please.
Continue.
And the door locks were very weak, of which I can't stay in a room where the locks are very weak.
Okay. So when you were going to rent the room, did you not inspect the room? You got into the room and you told someone that the room is paradise. Did you not realize that the ceiling was leaking or the knobs were not strong enough?
I checked.
You checked
And
it was paradise.
yes, please.
Now, 3 weeks later, it suddenly becomes weak and it's leaking. And it's no more paradise.
Yes.
Your Honor. No further questions.
Very further questions. Nee, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
The place that was paradise. When you go 1 week, 2 weeks, did it rain?
Yes, it rained on the 3rd day of the 1st week on renting the room.
Yes. Then that time now you see that the lock is weak.
Yes.
What did you do?
I told Peter about the problem, and nothing was done about that.
So why 3 days you didn't leave, but you wait till 3 weeks?
I thought he could do something.
Did he promise you that he will do it?
Nothing was said about that.
But he agreed that he will do it.
Yes,
But he didn't promise.
yes.
Thank you. The rest of our case.
Sonny, why did you tell Sarah that you were living in paradise?
Your Honor, as a young gentleman, I have to do something to woo her. So I wanted to brag a little.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you had intentions of making a proposal to her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ah.
Yeah.
And so you were exaggerating your circumstances,
Sure, just to suit my lifestyle.
which is what exactly?
Living a luxurious life, in quotes.
So you live in coats.
No, please.
And you said you inspected the place before you rented it.
Yes.
How thorough was your inspection of the place?
It wasn't so clear, but I didn't check it very well.
What do? You walked through the place? Did you go to all the rooms and all of that?
Not all the rooms.
All right, Nee. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You may take your seats. Counsel, do you have any other witnesses in this case?
Your Honor, no, please.
You are resting your case.
Yes.
Not entirely.
Counsel, it is either you are resting your case or you are calling another witness.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm resting it for now.
Very well.
Your Honor, can I cross-examine
Who?
Mr. Papa Peter?
No, so you can call him to the stand as your
Yes.
witness.
Please, Papa Peter, enter the docket. He must enter the docket fast. Papa Peter, enter the docket. Your Honor, you see,
Counsel, what do you want to say?
I say the person should enter the docket. He's not minding me.
He's not minding you.
Ah,
Why?
after we can't buy him too.
He's already gone there.
Have you checked the docket? Counsel, have you found him?
Oh, okay.
Have you found him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm
Are you comfortable?
I'm comfortable.
Or you are still not
Oh,
sure?
I'm comfortable.
But we can make you more comfortable.
Let me try something and see. Okay. Kejetia, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please give me a high five. Your Honor, I'm not comfortable.
Punisher,
Your Honor,
Punisher, can we help make Mr. Peter more comfortable in the docket? Please?
certainly, Your Honor.
Yes. Mr. Peter, accept the apologies of the court for the inconvenience.
Thank you, my lord.
Very well. Counsel,
Yes.
do you still want your high five?
Yes, please. Fine. Please, how are you?
I'm doing well. And you?
I'm also fine.
Good.
And you? Mr. Kejetia, please, how long have you had that apartment?
For 3 years now.
For 3 years.
Good.
When last did the last person who stayed inside go out?
Last 2 years.
Last 2 years. Is that me?
Yes.
So that 1 year that was there, who was inside?
The 1 year that was there, it was my relatives who were staying there.
Okay, so that one there wasn't rent.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened before they left the house?
Oh, I gave it to them because they came to Kumasi for national service. And after they had finished, they left.
How many relatives are we talking about?
I'm talking about 2 of my cousins.
Okay. As soon as they left, did you do a proper check of the house before renting it to somebody else?
My lord, I knew that I am going to rent the place. And in fact, common sense should tell me that I have to put the place in order to suit somebody who comes there.
So when the common sense told you that, did you listen?
I did it.
You checked the house.
I did it, and I did all the renovations, my lord.
So if you did the renovation, did you use good materials? Because the man stayed there 3 weeks and it started to leak. Toilet will not flush. What kind of machine did you use?
I used the right materials.
So the right material to you can leak in 3 weeks?
Even a car, a new car, can even break down after you bought it.
Who broke it down? Who broke it down? Hey! Hi! Vanessa, please come and remove the chair. And then you talk to me like this.
Order!
Counsel, you see you have met your meter.
He has help. If you like, he should go down. He will see.
But if you like you to go up and let's see.
I'm already up. I'm already up. Mr. Peter, please. We want to be sure that hey, leaking roof, 3 weeks. Why? Is it rainy season all the time?
Ask him. He complained to me
Uh-huh.
the second week.
Uh-huh.
I told him that I'll come and fix it.
Uh-huh.
He's here, ask him.
So why didn't you say that he spoiled it? Then you say you go and fix it.
I didn't complain because I want peace.
Peace.
And I want him to stay comfortable in the house.
Okay.
I went to look at the situation myself. And I agreed that I'll come and fix it.
Okay.
So
Because I needed
you
peace.
agree that there was leakage,
I agreed that there was leakage.
and you decided you will fix
And
it.
I decided that I'll fix it.
And then what happened?
And the day I brought the artisans to come and check it, when I came, he was nowhere to be found.
He had moved out of
He
the house.
moved out of the house without informing me.
He told you 2 weeks that the house is leaking. And you came 3 weeks coming to meet him for the rain to beat him.
It is about getting the right person. This time round, I didn't want to go and look for any other person.
Thank you, Your Honor. He said, this time round, I didn't want to go and get any...
Your Honor, please,
Hey,
we
hey.
learn lessons when we make mistakes.
You make mistakes.
Objection,
That
Your
means
Honor.
that the first time the cousin leave the place, he make mistake. He have learned. Why would you not learn right now and say that?
Your Honor.
Mr. Peter, thank you for accepting your mistakes and correcting them the 4th time or the 2nd time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So now that we have finished the cross-examination, how will you get down?
Don't worry.
Counsel, that is not your business. You get to your place. But you know, on a serious note, but for slight variations in skin color and the spectacles.
Oh, I mean myself, I know. I know. We look very much alike. God is a wonderful God. Look at us. Look at your Thank you. Give me a high five.
Counsel,
Order.
go and sit down.
Your Honor, can I please cross-examine?
Yes, go ahead.
Now, Ejapita,
Yes, ma'am.
tell this court, after this young man moved out of your house, how long did it take for you to fix the apartment?
It took me 1 week.
It took you a week
Yes.
to fix the apartment.
Yes.
And ever since then, have you had any sort of problem in the apartment?
Not at all.
And have you had any tenant there?
No.
Okay. So how does this make you feel?
In fact, I feel very distressed. And for the past, I got the money out of redeployment. I thought that is what I can put up so that I can gain some income out of it.
So it
And-
means, are you working now?
I'm not working.
Okay.
And that is the only source of my income.
Wow. Wow. So for the past 2 years, how are you surviving?
My wife and my only son stay outside the country.
Wow.
And my wife sometimes supports me.
Wow. So you're living off your wife's small,
Yes,
money.
please. And my son too is in school, outside.
Oh, nice.
This is really sad.
Really sad.
So you said you have people who witnessed this man actually telling people,
Yes.
the character assassination, as it were.
I did my own investigations, and it proved.
Right. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Ejapita, thank you very much for your assistance to the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are there any...
Yes, Your Honor. I want to call Mr. Ansa to come in.
Mr. Ansa?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Ansa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Give me a low five. Thank you. Please, did you ever... Okay, do you know Ejapita?
Yes, please. I know him.
How do you know him?
Well, I had moved to his area 2 years ago in search for an apartment to live in.
Okay.
And I saw this beautiful, on the outside, a white house. So I decided to enter. But on my way, I thank God so much. Yewoni papa wo wiase mu ha. I was met by a man. That's Ni Okute. He ran to me and he told me that, Papa, do you have interest in the house? I told him yes. I've just moved to the area and I need a place to live in.
Okay.
He told me that, in fact, it's better I don't venture at all because living in that place will be hell for me.
So you don't know him from anywhere?
I don't know him from anywhere.
He
He was a good Samaritan.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I thank God so much. In fact, I think if there are awards for, good men like this in this country, it will really help. Because now money is very hard to come by. So I'm
it's okay. You all know how the bread is. So when he told you, did you go inside to find out yourself?
Yes, please, I did.
And when you went?
So I went into the house because I'm a very inquisitive man. I like to see things for myself. In fact, what I saw from the outside is very, very deceptive. When I entered, the same things Niokute told me, those were the same things I saw.
The roof was leaking.
The roof was leaking.
The door lock was weak.
Very, very weak.
Did you try the other one?
I didn't have to try the other one, though.
But you saw it?
Yes, because it was broken off.
Oh.
Yes.
The one that you flashed 5 times to is broken off?
Yes.
So if you, Akasa, if somebody tells them,
who are you speaking to right now?
Your Honor, the rest of our case.
Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Ansan.
Yes.
Can you tell this court how long ago this was when you went to see this apartment?
My lord, that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yes.
Have you gone to see it again now?
No, my lord.
Your Honor.
Interesting. So, could it be that perhaps when you left that apartment, that was when Ejapita there fixed everything?
Well, I recall clearly that he told me that he would really fix the place.
He told you that?
Yes, he did tell me.
Beautiful.
He promised.
He promised he'll fix the place?
Yes.
So it shows that I mean, right now, it could be that he has actually fixed the place and you don't know.
But, my lord, you see, Ni Okute was very kind to tell me more. He told me that the man is a liar, a cheat, and very, very responsible. He told me a lot of things that even when he was there, he promised him saying that he'll fix the place, but yet he didn't do that. So, even looking at his behavior, even in court, my lord, I'm tempted to believe that indeed.
Okay, please, you can leave it there. Now, Your Honor, Ejapita here gave this man the money that was left. He gave him, he took what he was using to fix the place, that was in the contract they had, and he gave him what was remaining. Okay. So he didn't cheat him out of his money.
Okay.
So it shows that this man here, that is Ejapita, is actually a credible person.
Okay.
So whatever this man said against him, saying that he's a liar and a cheat, Your Honor, is character assassination. Going around telling lies about him. And through that, he has rid him of money or income he was supposed to make for 2 whole years. Your Honor, and that is the case at hand. This young man here is unfortunately has done something that is terrible to the landlord here. And Your Honor, that is what is here. No further questions.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Ansan.
Yes, my lord.
Thanks for your assistance to the court.
Thank you, my lord.
Welcome. Well,
Your Honor, if you would allow us to smuggle in just one more witness. Your Honor, during the cross-examination, it was made clear that there was a brother and a sister who apparently encountered Mr. Ni here. And that is one of them. This is the sister. Please, tell us exactly what the defendant here told you.
Can she introduce herself to the court, please?
Please.
I'm Bridget Quaison, Your Honor.
Very well.
Ni here met my brother and I
Exactly, we got out of Kejettia's house, some few steps away from the house. He told us, he asked me, being the elder sister, that did we actually go there for the apartment? Then I said yes. Then he told me the ceiling leaks, there are loose doors, and then the water closet
The same
isn't
things.
that working.
Beautiful. So when you went into the house, you said you came out of the house.
Yeah.
What did you see when you went inside the house?
A plastic T&J ceiling, right? It was very, very nice. And then
Was it leaking?
No, it wasn't leaking.
Okay.
It was a tile floor.
A tile floor.
Yeah.
Was it broken?
No, it wasn't broken. And a new water closet. It was nice too. It was nice.
A new one. Was it
flashing?
was it this one or this one?
That's one.
Ah,
Did
this
you
one.
test it?
Yes, I did.
Hey! You going to see somebody's apartment, Keke?
And she tested it.
Hey!
This is thorough. And did you see the doorknobs? How were they?
It was nice. It was great, and though it wasn't loose though.
So, according to you, the place was in more like a brand new state.
A paradise, of course.
Paradise, same word.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. I rest my case.
Very well. Counsel,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to cross-examine?
As she has brought herself.
Okay.
Do you know? Hey, good afternoon. How are you? Do you know there's something called screensaver?
Yeah.
How do you see the screensaver? Is it the same as what is in the phone?
No.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
When this man was here, this first time he went to the house, what did he tell his friend?
I don't get you.
When this man come and stand here, they say that he called his friend to tell him about the house. What did he say?
He said it was a paradise.
What are you also saying that when you saw?
It's a paradise.
Objection,
When the-
Your Honor. Your Honor, what he said was that it wasn't necessarily a paradise. He was only bragging. That is what he
But
said.
do you
Very
think
well,
these
very
girls
well.
you know
I'm
paradise?
not bragging. I'm not bragging.
So that house is like paradise.
Of course,
You know
yes.
paradise.
Yes, I
that
do.
there's lion there that you can do this to. Is there lion in the house?
Yes, I can.
Come on. So how many days did you stay in the room?
I spent about 30 minutes in the room because I felt I was already living in the room.
Sister, I suspect that you didn't want to rent any apartment. You were passing and your stomach did something to you. And you went there to do the thing. Because 30 minutes in apartment, you flash and all. So, Your Honor, allow me to put it to her that you had a running stomach.
Objection, Your Honor.
Counsel, it's not necessary.
Oh, Your Honor, this is
It's
not
not
necessary.
necessary.
It's not necessary.
And this is not necessary.
Somebody
It's a
go and
classic
use your
one.
client water bill.
Counsel, have you finished?
Yes.
Thank you. Please
The rest.
return.
Hey, sister.
Madam,
Your Honor.
so what was your response to Nee when he gave you the information that he did?
I told him he's saying a different thing because what we saw is actually the opposite of what Nee is saying. So we will definitely rent the apartment.
I see. You have decided you are going to rent the apartment.
Yes, please.
So when are you moving in?
We've decided to pay the money next week and then later on we're moving.
I see. All right. Very well. Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
I appreciate your efforts. Well, ladies and gentlemen, some things are ordinarily very simple, but human beings as we are, we like to complicate things. I must say that I like Mr. Peter here.
I like him too.
There's something pleasant about him.
Yes.
And his personal circumstances related to his financial situation and the loss of revenue is of quite some concern to the court. And so even though Nee's intentions may have been noble, but he carried it on for a bit too long, the court finds it a bit too harsh to award the entire request of 40,000 Ghana cedis against Nee as an accused person in this circumstance. And so, my first thing would have been to say that Nee would bear the responsibility for getting a new tenant. But God being so good, there's already a new tenant. And so considering that Mr. Nee has lost some good revenue over a long period of time, Nee, I want to say that out of the goodness of your heart, instead of paying some fees to the court, raise a cool 5,000 Ghana cedis to compensate Elder here, just as a senior citizen who's gone through a few personal challenges. I believe that your own current circumstances have resolved your issues, and henceforth, all parties involved should be able to live amicably and in peace. Right?
Yeah,
Nee?
Your Honor, we accept.
You do?
Yes, but unfortunately, the 5,000 is what he used to rent the other place now.
Okay.
So now, dear, we can't get. But what we can do is that when this girl moves from the house, he will be an ambassador for that house.
Okay.
And let people come.
And you'll get people to come there?
Yes.
Very well. So, Nee, according to what your counsel has said, we will withhold you in custody until such a time that you are able to raise the 5,000 to cover
Your
the compensation.
Honor, they withhold, no. What does it mean?
That means that he'll be held in custody until he raises the 5,000 cedis the court has ordered him to pay to the landlord. Does he
say that you are sentencing him for life?
Oh, very well. If you can wait for life, that will be it.
For saving other people's lives.
So will you accept the 5,000 cedis as a cool compensation, or you want us to stretch this beyond reasonable limits?
Okay, Your Honor, you accept the money matter, but we pay small.
Counsel, the court is not a debt collector. Nee will be given a maximum of 48 hours to pay the 5,000 cedis or spend his time in custody until such time that he's able to pay. I think this order is very cool balance. Mr. Peter.
Yes, my lord.
I pray that you calm your nerves a bit.
Some people are saving people's life in France. They make them citizens. He saves people's life in Ghana. You are catching them. Your Honor, I don't know.
You know this could easily have been 40,000, right?
Yes, I know.
So do you prefer the 40,000?
But you are Kasa.
Do you prefer the 40,000? Do you prefer the 40,000?
5,000.
Very well. This court is
All right. Well, that's it.
And I dream of kuto Africa sepe juma poa it is whom you know Areho kuti na shema kumado Ehu Afrikenya buano Ehu Afrikenya buano Ehu Afrikenya buano Ehu Afrikenya buano na ya kolo. Let us all unite and celebrate together. The victory is won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity. Oh, sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the sky. Let us make Africa the tree of